didn't write about any of the art pieces, but I have two pieces. They're kind of lengthy, I'm sorry for that, but one's a personal piece, and the other is more of a socio-economic piece, I suppose. So I'm going to start with that, and then go into the personal after. I'm just going to read over here, so, alright. The name of the piece is Title of the Day. Hope this rekindling of super relics stored in subway towns, in the gutter frappe cups whirl around on grimy concrete walkways, tourists tap shoulders with Nikon flashes, bulbs flash on bum pupils, rat-eaten, cotton fiber rubs smoldering fire-burnt skin, tough street bums, cut street bums, tussle with street bums, talk slow and low for drug sales with street bums. Grind 2 pennies together with these street reptiles, rubber-faced, stuck in frozen crow's feet. Those birds beat, they treat their feet to the beat of the soul of train yard. It's cluttered with rusted platters of garbage dump, heaping piling 2 stories high. Treat themselves as kings of the wastes, men. Tribulations fall to the wayside, grasping handfuls of rotted banana peels, scarfing down remnants of long-past fruit nectar, stepping over old carriages, once strapped with child baby 3 months old, cross over the fragments of shoe leather to the refrigerator, crushed in from the drunken smackdown on the wife of an alcoholic. Touches of blood still smear the siding, open the dryer top rusted, withering away as a garden flower left isolated, alone, to hear crazy murder moans, the last of demonic entities escaping from Amityville House, marauders of the dump lands, pirates of unwanted treasures. I see these characters each day passing by in ordinary clothes, t-shirts covered in ketchup stains, race car teams sprayed across the chest in dead red ink, ponytails drawn so far back I pull 8 feet away, secret dumpster nightmen, women too, and vendors of unwanted materials, lovers of antique artifacts. The matter is that they will strive as far as the yellow line split through town. The numerous hands reach out grubby with disease of the streets, back alleys, corners, and niches, ordinary skyscraper villages with bags of toenails in glad bags, supermarket carriage, life vessel of homeless and destitute. Take $1 or 2, sir. May perhaps a nickel or 3, sir. 2 or 3, maybe 4, and an extra $1, sir. No way, beggar, commoner, lame swinger, Mr. African ringer, daylight trimmer, local customer of realities and consumer of life winner. These motley retroactive conservatives rally together to scream the cries of little men in the statue and wait with checkbooks outstretched to the lonely ones stuck just above the rung lowest in the socio-economic ladder. What a joke, same to the liberals too. No need for sympathy or of either side. I'd sooner join ranks of crazy, oddball nutters, roving the seas of trash men, wearing the trash can suits, suited to jam to everyday folklore. Turbulence strikes street vagrants, these woodcutters and steel structures, when stressed to pay with food using EBT. Too bad for some. Most on this light spending plan were walking to rows of freezer aisles and Salvation Army bins for Christmas turkey gone righteous, breathlessly berserk from rot and failure. Those are types giving fantastically bad images to those stuck on stamp. Breadlines are full. Return of power to the members crestfallen, generations of booming babies launching out rebellious parents of Generation X congregants. We amass the spectrum of lowly and underclass citizens on the natural rock spinning at inconceivable rates. We ask as gentlemen and ladies do, sometime our excitement, our fear of not knowing strangles our hopes and dreams. The suppression of school buildings behind crusp in yellowed orange rust set to shine right in the pressed sunlight of an ever-pulling westward sky. We filter in and out of pill dream, crushing white powder dressed up donut in disguise of drug abuse, inadequacy, rape, pillaging a schoolyard through terror, lost lives, miserable mistakes, life-bringing decisions, outbursts of emotional speak. We suffer the blows done by our forefathers' hands, these rich white men, these slave-driving den of secret society gavel-extending men. Yet we sit back to become the generation stuck, scrubbing walkways fresh from the bloody lips of fiscal consultant attacked by deranged stock trader, lovely 9 a.m. laborer, credit holder, slaveholder, and credit companies. The man who eats the dimes of the tracks, run miles of steel, electroshock, traveling over every phone tower, blender, mixer, TV announcement, maybe enough to grab a meal. We lay back, letting the day rush at us with melancholy days. Let's pick up the bootstraps, get to a stepping, and soon we will be marching in picket lines, creating picket fences. We feed the needy and rob the rich, making all equal and right, fair. Give an average man a chance to share. Keep the capitalist views in play. We all learn to survive. Rough it out. Make a chance. Then we dance and sing sweet hymns and bars and odes. Grow hippie flowers tied together with rainbow showers. No acidic wetness dampens our lawns. This nation may seem communistic in value, but capitalistic in economics. As long as we do well and prosper, who cares how it goes down? I will be set in the ground without a sad, climactic frown. This is kind of just about how people kind of, well, just go through life and forget a lot of things that go on, especially myself. So remember. Why can't I just function like a being meant for this planet? Would it be so hard to understand the human emotions that travel intergalactic space as I am standing in twilight? Let me out of this bottle. Let me out of this smoking jar smoldering. I want to remember the women that I have slept with. I want to remember the friends that I have had. I want to remember the coaches in life and on the gridiron. I want to remember the pains that I have suffered due to my own hands. I want to remember the thoughts of a loving mother, a mom who supported her only son, the one who would remember birthdays and holidays, the one who would get together and go out for a hike, enjoy the beach days by the lakes of Orange and Irving. I miss the times I could remember, those days that are shadowed by a force, working to rip all pieces of foundation in my life right out after each step has been solidified in concrete construction site. I miss my apartment, my house. I wish I could remember the things I used to do as a kid, the games I used to play, the books that I read in Greenfield Public Library, and not just the time